18 minutes from now, we're all going to have our coffee break, right? And then I'm going to get on my bike and go back to Munich. So, now, does anybody know me here? No? You know me. Well, you know me now, but did you know me before?
I watched you on YouTube.
Okay, good. Well, that's sort of good. Aside from Dr. Sorensen, does anybody know me here? You know me. How do you know me? Ah, we're friends, and you can do my talk then. You know what I'm going to say. Go for it. Aside from these two people, I don't know any of you, and you do not know me. But I know something about each and every one of you, and I will prove it to you. I know in your brain of brains and in your heart of hearts, each and every one of you has a vision of doing something amazing, incredible, that will astound the world and will astound yourself and will astound your parents and your sons and your daughters if you have them, everybody. A vision of doing something that will change your life. Am I right? Yes. Okay, and I can hear it. You know, I'm telepathic. I have this gift. I'm hearing somebody wants to sail around the world in their own sailboat. Is that right? Yes. And somebody wants to found a new religion. I'm hearing that. Or write a book. Yes, I'm hearing that too. I'm hearing these things. Now, I am going to tell you something very important, young people, because you're mostly very young here. You're students, actually. I'm going to tell you why this vision, although you love to think about it, and every once in a while you go, I'm going to do it, why you have not yet done it, why it is still a vision. I'm going to tell you there are two things. See my two trembling hands? There are two things holding you back, okay? The first consists of 4 words. Ready for the 4 words? I, 1, am, 2, 2, 3, young, inexperienced, fat, old, whatever, right? Right. Okay, that's holding you back. That's the first thing that's holding back. And I am going to tell you and I am going to prove it to you that you do not have to listen to the I am too. It does not exist. No, 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 no. Okay, I will prove it to you. Look at that. What is that? Who knows what that is? It's a mountain. Okay, it's Annapurna. Who knows what Annapurna is? It's a mountain. Where is that mountain located, you bright young person? Where's Annapurna located? Come on, this is easy. You're supposed to be so brilliant. Dr. Sorensen said you're the most brilliant class she ever had. Where's Annapurna located? I want to hear it. Where? Yeah, Nepal. Very good. It's the 10th highest mountain in the world, and that's me at the top of a pass at 5,416 meters. I rode my mountain bike a year and a half ago from 800 meters up and down, up to, what did I say again? 5,400 and, yeah! I've never had such a reaction. Can I take you all home with me? So 5,460 meters, and before I did it, because I was hearing in my own, I was 63 years old, now I'm 64, I was hearing in myself, I'm tired, there are too many people around me who are sick and dying. I was taking care of so many sick and dying people, and I said, I have to do something that is so amazing that will cheer me up, cheer up my entire world. And then I said to myself, I am too old, I am too old, I am too whatever. But I did it, and I'm going to tell you something about it. The second thing I want, what's holding you back from realizing your visions, and I'm looking at each and every one of you, the second thing is 4 words. It will be too, and that comes the word, hard, expensive, difficult, painful. And I want to tell you something. Take away the 2, and it is true. Realizing a vision is hard. It is difficult. It's not expensive, sometimes expensive, but, and I'm going to tell you what you should know, why you should take those very first steps. We're talking about taking the first difficult steps towards realizing your vision. And do you know why you should do it? Because expect the unexpected, anticipate the unanticipated, and get ready for the big surprise. Yes. So, I want to talk about some of the visions I have realized and what they will do and what I've gotten from them, okay? In no particular order. So, you know what this is, right? What is this? Kippah, very good. 5 years ago, I started realizing what probably was the most dangerous thing a Jew, and I am Jewish, could do in Germany. I was told this by my fellow Jews. I had a vision because I was hearing that Jews are scared to show that they are Jewish in Germany. Jews hide the fact. They don't tell anybody that they're Jewish. They're afraid that as soon as they put on a kippah or they wear a Star of David or they say to their friends or their neighbors, I'm Jewish, that the anti-Semites will come and mock them and insult them and torture them or whatever. This is true. Jews are afraid to show that they are Jewish in Germany, okay? They are. And I said to myself, if this is true, if by putting on this simple piece of leather or cloth that something bad is going to happen to me, that the anti-Semites are just waiting to find me, I can't stay in Germany. I've been in Germany since 1980. I love this country. I think it's the greatest country in the world. And I said, if the anti-Semites are there, I am going to have to leave it. So, on December 1st, 2012, after telling myself, it will be too hard, it will be too dangerous, it will be scary, I am too old, I am too frightened, all these things, after holding myself back for 4 or 5 or 6 months, I took the first steps out of my house with a kippah on my head. I went vegetable shopping. I went to Chibo. I rode the U-Bahn. And I kept on waiting for somebody to come to me and to say something nasty and say something terrible. And do you know what happened, young people, young brilliant boys and girls? Do you know what happened? Nothing. Who said that? You're very right. You're all very bright. I love it. Actually, you're wrong because not that nothing happened, but guess what? Wonderful, every once in a while, wonderful things happen, okay? How am I doing for time, by the way? How many minutes have I had? Okay, already 12 minutes? Really? Okay, 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes. Okay, 8 more minutes. Okay, good. What happened? I'll tell you one example of the many wonderful things that happened, okay? So you know Augsburg. Everybody knows where Augsburg is, right? It's December in Augsburg, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's dark, and I am rushing with my little daughter, Anima, to the train station. I have to catch a train. I have a kippah on my head. And all of a sudden, out of a bar, an ugly bar, a terrible bar, you know, when it really, a big man, looks Arab, you know, unshaven, lots of curly hair. I have no hair, big, and he smells of, he comes out and he says, Bist du aus Jerusalem? And I say, nein, ich bin eigentlich aus New York, aber ich bin ja Jude. Und du? Sagt, ja, ich bin Muslim. And then I waited to see what was going to happen. And he said, ich finde es einfach toll, dass du deine jüdische Identität so offen zeigst. Wir Muslimen müssen es auch machen. And then he gave me a big bussy on my cheek. It hurt. I don't like unshaven men. I'm a heterosexual man. I do not like unshaven men. My daughter laughed. And these are the things that happen every once in a while to me because I have taken the first step. Let me tell you, before I get to my other visions, the proudest moment of my life. On September 24th, 2014, one of my kippot was inducted into the Haus der Geschichte der Bundesrepublik. There's an Ausstellung, ich muss es auf Deutsch sagen, darf ich auf Deutsch reden? Ja, klar. Es gibt eine Ausstellung, permanente Ausstellung, Kopfbedeckung, die die Geschichte der Bundesrepublik Deutschland geschrieben hat. And in that Ausstellung is one of my kippot. I was honored for my civil courage. Young, beautiful, handsome, interesting, and very intelligent people, and also other people. I was honored. I don't know, maybe there's a picture up there. You may see it or not. I was honored, and you can go to Bonn now and see one of my kippot there in the Haus der Geschichte der Bundesrepublik. I recommend that you do it. And it was a lie. I did not deserve it because I did not require any civil courage to do it. But I did it anyway, and I am still doing it, and I love it. Now I have 80 kippot And I get to talk to beautiful people like you, because simply by having the courage to realize my vision, I am now meeting very interesting people and going all around the world. So I've got several other things I'm trying to change the world, visions that I am trying to realize. We call it in Hebrew, tikkun olam, healing the world. I am trying to heal the world. One way I try to heal the world is I consult on the climate for the United Nations. I'm not getting anywhere with this. But I'm trying, we're trying, despite that horrible president that I have, and we all have, unfortunately, we are still trying. Another thing I'm doing, I'm one of the heads of the Stolperstein movement. Anybody know the Stolperstein? Put up your hands. Not enough. You don't know the Stolperstein here? Okay, we don't have a picture of it. There are 65,000 Stolperstein in 2,000 cities in 22 countries. Each honors a person who was killed by the Nazis, Jew, gay, Gypsy, Sinti Roma, whatever, politically persecuted. Tomorrow, and that's why I can't stay, we will be putting Stolperstein in the ground for two gay people, for people who were killed because they were a member of the resistance and Jews. We are starting at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Augustenstrasse 98. If you want to be part of this, if you want to commemorate the Holocaust, and the Holocaust was the most horrible crime that was ever committed, and we will never forget it. Never! Whatever happened, tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m., Augustenstrasse. Yes, okay, sorry, thank you. There we go. That's why I got him. I hired him specially. How much do I owe you? Okay. Stolperstein is another vision. The third vision I have is, one of my big campaigns at the moment is, something horrible is happening in South Sudan. Okay, you all know where South Sudan is, I hope. You know that half the population is going hungry, is dying of famine. A third of the population are now refugees. There's a horrible civil war. Women are being raped. And one of the biggest and most horrible things is there's oil in South Sudan. That's not good, because the oil companies are pumping the oil and putting poisons in the ground. They're destroying the groundwater in South Sudan. And my vision is of making oil companies stop doing that. So every day I sit there, I Twitter, I Facebook, I write press releases, I talk to journalists. I may go to South Sudan in the next couple of weeks. I'm trying to get the oil companies, I'm being paid by a large coalition of people, trying to get the oil companies from stopping producing this horrible water, because if the only water you have to drink kills you, deforms your babies, you know, it's slow and horrible death. It's full of lead and salts and everything else like that. And I spend my days trying to tell the world what is going on and trying to stop the oil companies from Malaysia, from China, and from India to stop poisoning the groundwater in South Sudan. That's another of my visions, okay? So, as I wanted to say, this is what I wanted to say. That is also very hard, but very productive. I'm meeting wonderful activists all around the world. We're getting together, we're working together, and that's what I want to tell you. So, each of these visions I'm realizing, I have not realized completely successfully one of them, okay? I have not saved the climate, okay? I've put a lot of Stolperstein in the ground. I have succeeded, but there are still a lot of obstacles, okay? I have not proved to Jews in Germany that they are safe, okay? I have not proved that yet, but I've proved it to myself. But each of these visions that I'm trying to realize that I've overcome has resulted in the most wonderful of surprises. It has got me into new things. And that is why, you brilliant young people here, I encourage you to, no matter how weird the vision is, how difficult the vision is, it's your vision. It motivates you. It is inside you. And I'm sure that each and every one of you has one, okay? Am I right or am I right? Am I? I love it. I want to hear your visions. Come up to me during the coffee break and tell me what your visions are, and we can do this, or we can do this. But I'm going to tell you, you are not too young, you are not too inexperienced, you are not too unknowledgeable. It will be hard, it will be difficult, there will be many sad moments, but keep on going, because expect the unexpected, okay? Anticipate the unanticipatable, and get ready for the big surprise. like being here today in the Bavarian International School. We are now ready for our coffee break. I'm 4 minutes under my time, so go have your coffee. Thanks for your attention.